Hi guys, this is Just. Before we get started, timestamps in the comment section below. If anyone wants to add them, thank you. Anyway, for those of you who are interested in the 2023 yearly reading, do check out the link in the description box below for your sign as well as all the other signs. You can look ahead at the rest of the year to see what's coming up for you. So let's get into the reading. This is a general reading, all signs for love. We're going to look at singles and couples. You guys know how it is. And for those of you who are new, we're going to look at singles, man and women, and then couples. So let's get into it. We're going to start with Aries. So Aries, someone wants to call, but something is telling them not to. Either you want to or someone wants to call you. The thing is that whoever is scared to do so, it's going to go better than they expected. So I guess the other person kind of probably wants to speak to you or you them, and someone isn't aware of it. So it'll go better than you expected if you do reach out, but something is telling the person not to. Now let's get into the reading. I'm hearing Sagittarius. I don't know if something is about a Sagittarius, but let's keep going. Aries single ladies in love. How you showing up in love? Like you want to fight. So ladies, calm down. You may come across a little bit chafe, dramatic, problematic as well too. You may feel like you're coming across in a very nice sort of way, but you are coming across a little crass, a little harsh. How's the ex feel about you? They may feel like, that chapter is done. They're moving on. They may have waited around for a good 3 months. They felt like they did everything that they could to make it work. So they could be putting this to bed. And this is for Aries single ladies. What's coming up for you in love? The next 2 weeks. Some of you are definitely manifesting a home. So if you're looking to move, improve home, that's definitely happening. And perhaps if you are moving, wherever you're moving to, there's new love awaits, okay? And it will be better than you expect. So getting to know someone turns into more than what you expect it to be. I see travel, I see trips, I see engaging into what do we do as far as our relationship and kind of wanting to enter into something more committed pretty quickly. Someone needs to take a beat here because it can turn into, right now it'll be great, then it'll turn into kind of one-sided. So do be careful with that, ladies, okay? But it has great potential. See it all the way through. I would just say be a little bit patient. And you may find that this person can't spend every amount of time with you. They may be a bit at a distance, or eventually they have to part from you, which is fine. The two of you will still work things out and find a balance. This has long-term potential. I felt it before I even pulled the cards out. This has long-term potential. So some of you Aries ladies are about to come up off of the market, whether it be a brand new person or someone that you're already familiar with circling back around. It could prove positive for you guys. Aries single men in love, how are you showing up? Like a lover, like someone that is here for a long time, not a good time. And someone who may come across as if there's already someone in your life, men. Here, you can meet women and they could fall for you rather quickly. The connection could happen rather quickly. You could be getting to know one woman and another woman comes in and it clips her ass up out of there real quick. So things could change rather quickly. I would say just be careful because this could be, and it could have something to do with the astrology behind it, where there's a wounding here. So someone is still nursing heartbreak and pain, and there's a process to this whole new beginning. Yeah, you need to take it slow when it comes to something real and committed. You men are taking it slow. In the meantime, as you're getting to know people, you won't be able to stay around. Your heart is not in it. You're still definitely nursing a past situation. So there may be someone who really wants you and really wants you to choose them, but you may not be able to do that. You're getting more logical and practical about where you are in life, the love that you want and what you can offer. And you may come to a conclusion and people will realize that you just have a little little to give, but you are opening your heart. You're willing to put yourself out there, even in the midst of you healing. And as a result, you're going to meet someone, or may already have someone in your life that there's a great connection here with you and her. The problem could just be a bit of a challenge, is that they're at a distance, and you kind of have to go through the process of the commute and the connectivity, but it won't be a problem for you. You'll do what needs to be done. Someone could get pregnant out of nowhere, okay? One of you, although, may fight for your right to remain single, or one of you may not be so on board with, let's just play this by ear. Like, one of you are going to want to lock this down and be committed rather quickly and be very possessive and territorial is what I see for you singles. So that's what I have for singles. Now let's look at couples. Some of you Aries have a new friend dynamic, like someone's going to come into your life, and you have a friend that you're going to develop a new friendship with, and that's going to be a long-term friend. And for some of you, your couple, like your mate, can introduce you to someone that may be a friend, like they become your friend. Okay. And I also see possibly taking this relationship to the next level. Your partner could tell you that they got a promotion or a raise, or one of you can. Definitely seeing new heights coming for you as individuals that you're sharing with each other. Mutual energy together. Love, great communication, probably making plans together. Secretly, you are kind of not so sure. Some of you may feel like you're carrying this relationship, especially if someone's pregnant and they're more home and you have to kind of hold down the fort. Others of you may feel as though you're not so sure about this relationship. Their feelings for you is they're kind of gung-ho. Some of you, especially if this is at a distance or it's just kind of picking up, your person will start to show more interest in you, more efforts that they're going to be putting in. Some of you may not be so sure if this relationship has sticking ability. Your person could come across as a bit flighty and in and out, that sort of thing. The challenge here could be, again, someone comes across a bit self-focused, self-interested, or just selfish. And it could be hard for one of you to get over what has happened in the past in this relationship. I do see a new opportunity to start anew and restart this relationship in a more healthy and a more practical sort of way. Again, distance can make the heart grow fonder. So if you're distant or have to be away from your partner, I do see kind of things getting better because of the distance. I also see someone making more of an effort, and we saw that with your person. So your person could come across making more of an effort. There's a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry in this relationship, but that is when one of you will pick up and make more of an effort here, or just be more supportive of the other person. And honestly, to get you guys into a more steady, stable place, that's going to come and over time. For some of you, whatever's happening now, if it's like a lot of sex or things that are really hot and heavy, things are going to slow down, and that's going to be a surprise too. So just take it as it comes, guys. I think the moral of the story here for you couples is take it as it comes, go with the flow, and be open to change, of course, like change of speed. If it slows down, it picks up, that sort of thing. Just kind of go with the flow and don't feel like it means doom and gloom. It's just an ebb and flow of your relationship. But the two of you do have sticking power. That's what I have for Aries. Now let's look at Taurus. Oh, Taurus, you have someone could be coming into your life that you will marry one day, be in a very committed relationship. This situation can prove to be very powerful, like meeting them, and it's like love at first sight. Some of you may meet someone or attract people that could be quite weird, strange, out of the ordinary, and that may be the person that you're going to marry. Say hello to Sun in Taurus with Uranus. Yeah, still going on, Taurus. Taurus single ladies, how are you showing up in love? Like you're in transition. Some of you are in transition. You're moving on past a past situation, whatever that is, moving out of troubled waters and toward more peace. Some of you could very well still be communicating with a former person, and you guys are getting in a better place now. You are in a better headspace, so that looks really good. How does your ex feel about you? They may feel like they tried and they do still want to kind of work this out. Don't be surprised if they come back with a vengeance, wanting to start all over again. It'll be up to you whether or not you want to give them a chance. But it has the potential, at least, for the two of you to kind of get back on track in a peaceful sort of way. It'll start out really good if you're thinking to entertain a past person. Let's see what's coming up in love for you. There's a new understanding of where you are in your life, Taurus. That's what you're kind of gaining, Taurus single ladies. You have set a certain level of boundaries and you are hell bent on those remaining there. And you are no longer wanting to just communicate with people just to communicate. Like you're not as open as you used to be. You're actually starting to put up more boundaries, cut stuff out, cut people off. You're going to be focusing more on you and bettering you and working on you, and work could just be more of a focus because it's kind of picked up more. And again, you may feel like I'm not going to tolerate this, like whatever you've been tolerating when it comes to dating and love, you're no longer going to do that. You will cut people out and be pleased and at peace with your own independence. Okay, so Taurus women are taking things in stride, not necessarily kind of even having faith in love. It's just like, no, it's just certain things I'm not going to tolerate, and I'm not going to change either. That's what it looks like to be. Taurus single men in love, how are you showing up? You have a lot to give, but you just may be broken. Okay, some of you could be going through some financial transitions, and that could show up pretty easily. Like that's how you coming across. You're coming across as someone who's kind of lost and don't have much, or probably still feels rejected by someone. Again, money could be a bit of a challenge. You could still be kind of hell bent on going back and forth with someone that has no potential. At least you guys would need to make drastic changes for this energy to turn around. And so people may quickly realize with you that you're going to be a bit of a project. But you have great potential. That's the thing. You just have to break this cycle, whatever this cycle is what I see here. Your ex, how do they feel? Well, they're taking their ball and they're going. They're coming to a conclusion. You may not be realizing it. For some of you, it'll take some time before you realize that, oh, it's really over. Perhaps the way that they communicated with you last time, or you've been down this road with them before, but it's different now. This person is starting something new with that pentacle in hand, leaving behind what the two of you once had. Don't get it twisted. It's going to take them some time to get over you, but they're deciding to let it go begrudgingly. I don't feel like it's something they want to do, but they have to do it. What's coming up to you guys in love? Well, there's a sense of you either thinking, desiring, missing a fire sign woman, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. She doesn't have to be, men, but she gives off that very self-focused, self-indulgent, very feisty, dynamic type of an energy. And you think of her, you do miss her. You think about feeling rejected by the person, wondering about her. Here, some of you, if you are getting to know someone that gives off that energy, you could be anticipating that this is not going to work out, or what she said or what she did, that type of thing, because I do see lack of trust here, putting up boundaries, and it being hard for you to maintain those boundaries, because I do feel like this person can go against your boundaries, if that makes sense. But you have to make a decision. Do you let your walls down? Do you let them in, or do you keep them up? You're very sexually attracted to them. I do see that, men, and you do miss them quite a bit. And it looks like you're not really going to do much of anything other than kind of like stress yourself about it. You may feel like this person can be a lot to deal with, which could be a bit of a turn off, but at the same time, they've affected you in some way. They've gotten in your system, and so it's hard to just let her go. So it seems like you'll kind of mourn it peacefully without reaching out and saying anything about it. Hold on, I want to see what flip. They may have left a bad taste in your mouth, or they're going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Couples. Mutual energy for you guys coming up. Loving on one another, feeling very supported and loved in a very controlled, healthy sort of way. Someone could be texting, talking, that sort of thing on the sidelines, looking into researching one another, that sort of thing, or one of you. What's your feelings for your person, Taurus? Working on things, making some things happen. Some of you, it's kind of like a put up or shut up, especially if this is like if there's a third party anything, this is going to be a final put up and shut up. For some of you, this is kind of a decision making time. You need to make a decision. Do you stay? Do you go? What do we do? That sort of thing. Although the decision is up, or you guys have to make a decision, it's going to take longer than you think. Just saying, okay, I'm done. It's not going to be done. Okay, we're doing it. It's not going to just be getting done. It's kind of like it's a process. This is not something that ends, starts, happens, evolves overnight. It is a process, and time is going to prove that to you. It's a process, but it seems like you guys will get there. Some of you definitely have a house coming your way that is going to be an ultimate blessing, like a house. Others of you are going to marry this person or live with them or be with them more than you think. Even though it may not seem you may feel like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. And then there's things that come about where it's like, well, shit, I didn't know it was going to be like this, that type of thing. Or, well, no, we're not going to. And then over time, it's like, well, I think we are. Well, we are, that type of thing. So for some of you, and some of you may have more than one to choose, but there is a connection coming if it's not already here. And this is couples. So this is for you couples. This person, there is more to the story with this person. It's still developing. And I'm telling you guys, even though the cards are not saying it, I'm feeling and I know it is, you're not prepared for all the ebbs and the flows and the changes that's going to come about in this relationship with this person. No matter what the hell y'all deciding to do right now. The fat lady has not sung Taurus with you and this person. Let's look at them and see how they feel about you. They care deeply for you, Taurus. They're very attracted to you, and they like the connection that the two of you have. Either they love that you're very stable, that you give off great potential, like husband or wife potential, and there's a natural affinity and a natural flow that the two of you have, and that's what they love most. Their biggest challenge with you, it could be that you can kind of give off this energy like you don't really care, even though you do care, but you could come across like the only one that you truly care about is yourself and maintaining you and whatever you want. And it could be that sometimes you can give off this self-righteous and, higher than thou energy when you yourself have faults, you yourself have issues, that type of thing. Also, a challenge could be, especially if you're a Taurus man, commitment, lack thereof, especially from a woman who's already fallen in love with you. She's tired of waiting, but still waiting nonetheless, because her heart wants what her heart wants, and it wants you. You may feel like, you know what, my work is done here. I am reading for couples, but in this couple relationship, there may be, and I'm talking to all kind of couples. I'm speaking to the couple in this regard. Those of you who are on the fence, this is a woman who wants more from you, may not be able to get more. And you're saying, listen, this is what you're getting. Okay. You don't even have to get damn this. Okay. And you mean it. Because at the end of the day, you're more focused on work or producing, getting what you want in life. And that's not just for Taurus men, that's for women too. So your partnerships, could have to kind of fall in line. You guys are not necessarily making concessions for other people. So women could come across as though, you know, it's all about you, and men can come across as well, same way, not wanting to give in to the others' way of wanting things to be. Let's see what's coming up for you all. Great. Whatever the issues is, you guys are going to work this out. Again, this has staying power, sticking power. There could be some disappointments here. I don't know where they're coming from. For some of you, if this was third party energy, again, somebody is letting a third party go, and they'll suffer in silence by themselves, because someone here could miss another person. But again, keep it to themselves, right? And whoever's in a relationship, Taurus, you and your person, you're moving past problems. Some of you could be literally moving to be closer to someone or them you. I get doing whatever it takes to get in a better and a more healthy space together. That's what I have. Even though someone is mourning the loss of something, mourning having to sacrifice, because something here comes with a sacrifice, and one of you could be mourning that. But overall, the relationship's getting in a healthier place. That's what I have for Taurus, finally. Now let's get into Gemini. Gemini, congratulations. Some of you have a new home coming. A new home, new house, or you will start to refresh the home and the house and really feeling good about that. This could also speak, because we are talking about love, speak to a new commitment coming your way of some sort. There's someone in your life that is scared to love you, very scared to love you. And they're scared to fall in love with you. They're trying their best to control their emotions. But you know how Gemini do. Gemini is kind of like Scorpio. They'll come in and just get all in your system. And it's like, damn, okay. Excuse me, I do the readings. I see them. I don't know what the hell you Geminis have, but you got something. It's hard for people to get over you. Okay, let's get into it. Gemini single ladies, how are you showing up in love? Well, you just had to, another one bites the dust, huh? You had to let somebody go. Some of you are pregnant. You're pregnant and the person isn't going to be around, or the person isn't around you now. It's very up in the air what the hell is going on here with you and this person. But some of you are pregnant. You may be doing really well in life, but love may be a bit of an enigma as well. Someone comes, someone goes, someone is not very serious, and you're kind of getting tired of that. How's the ex feel about you? Well, they may be already talking to you on your heels, communicating, wanting to reach out. If not, they will be. By April, you're going to be hearing from an ex wanting to see you again. And you do too. You missed them too. You missed them too. Okay. So, you could be hearing from a past person way faster than April. This is right around the corner if they're not already on your heels here. But you Gemini ladies want something real. You want something real. And unfortunately, the person that you may want to invest in, they have a really hard time being vulnerable, opening up their heart. They could also play a lot of emotional games, that sort of thing. And for a very small percentage of you guys, there's someone who loves you and will want nothing more but to love you, but you don't want them. And you're more focused on your life, your career, and what you have going on. You guys have coming up in your love life. Single Gemini ladies. Well, honestly, a lot of contemplating and thinking about what could have been. This is a great time to spend with family, loved ones, that sort of thing. But you'll also want time to yourself and kind of be alone. Some of you want love, but it's like, at the same time, I feel like I'm always better when I'm by myself or not in a relationship, that sort of thing. So you may feel like money is a little bit funny, ladies, single Gemini ladies, or the relationship you once had is just very problematic. They may still owe you things. They may still be responsible for things, and they're not coming through. Some of you may be getting to know a couple of people and not feel like either one of them have potential. Maybe one, but not the others. Like, I really like this one, but they're broke, or, it's always a problem with this one and the other one that could, they are better potential, but I don't really like them. It's something like that. Okay. So what's coming up in your love life? Just saying goodbye to the past, letting things go, getting to know people. But if you get any kind of little clue or any inkling like something's up, you'll be out of there. You have too many people to choose from, ladies. You don't have to just stick with one, but really trying to let go of the past and put someone once and for all to bed is what I see Gemini single ladies doing. Let's look at men. Gemini single men, how are you showing up in love? Wow. You're showing up as a man that is very stable, is very ideal for as a partner. That it will be easy and safe for a woman to come in and love you. And you already have a woman who loves you dearly. Interesting. Well, you had to leave. I said, how does he feel about her? You had to leave her because, you know, well, you don't have time to be sitting around here with all this love shit for too long. You have other things to do. Oh my goodness, you have other things to do, so you may have left. I was like, hell, I don't have time for all this shit. I'm going to move on because you really don't even care. So if you're listening for a Gemini single man and it was you and you're in love with him, he may not really care. He may not have a whole lot of love to have given in the first place. You know, that type of thing. He may have given a lot elsewhere and it's just like, I'm kind of depleted, you know. Wow. Interesting. How does your ex feel about you, men? Well, it seems like they are very pleased with you. So I guess maybe some of you is still dealing with your ex. If you're not, then they're indulging quite a bit, reminiscing and thinking about the times that the two of you have had. Indulging, thinking about the times the two of you have had. So they definitely still want you, still feel the effects of you. Men, you have new potential of love. Some of you are definitely wanting something real, but you're not going to settle. I feel like you're going to have someone who's very supportive of you, caring and kind, and it'll be up to you whether or not you're really ready to nurture this and make it grow into something real. And it can. Oh shit, Gemini single man. Look at you getting off the market. So there could be somebody who you're saying, hey, I really want something with you. And so as you're moving and your intentions are showing that you want something real and solid, they're right behind you. This woman wants exactly what you want. And I definitely see it. And you may have someone in the backgrounds lurking, watching, trying to keep up with you is what I see here. Has great potential and literally can go to like, no, we're solid. We're moving in together. We're, like you guys are locking this down. So Gemini single men, and it's not with her. So I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, but whoever you are, sweetheart, he does not want you, unfortunately. But he is going to move on to someone else and really make something happen with that woman. I don't know who she is. So some of you Gemini men, and Taurus is very strong here. Earth signs are very strong, and possibly fire. I get earth and fire signs really strong here. But that is the person who you're going to kind of like make something happen with, because they kind of match your energy really well here. It's funny how I only kept saying your energy and not the woman's energy. That's what I have for Taurus. Now let's look at Cancer. Cancer singles, you need to, this is the second time you're getting a card. In the last reading I did for you, got a card about teaching someone to love you. So people are not, something about you need to teach a person how you want to be loved and how to love you, because obviously you're very different and they are going to respond as long as you teach them. Teach them how to handle you, teach them how to love you. Because they may never experience someone like you. So their love language or love style or what they've been used to how loving someone, the hell is going on with these words I'm trying to say, could be so different that you're going to have to kind of like show them the way. Cancer single ladies in love, how are you showing up? Yeah, this makes sense. Over it, done. Kind of ready to put a fork in it. Some of you are just ready to move. You're making some adjustments and some changes in your life. So you could be tabling love altogether and really kind of like trying to end something once and for all with a past person and move on from them. How does your ex feel about you? They're coming back around, trying to get into your good graces. If you're hearing from them, they do have intentions to try to get back into your good graces. Where do they want this to go? They're just holding on to you. They're having a hard time letting you go. So they kind of want to get your back. They may feel like that is a long shot, but they're going to try it and approach it in like a friendship thing, because they're just having a hard time letting you go, basically. What's coming up in your love life, Cancer single ladies? I do see a new opportunity with a fire sign who you have great potential. Now, I don't care if he's a fire sign. He could just come across as a fire energy, like a manly man, testosterone driven, sex appeal, oozing, that sort of thing. Very aggressive. He initiates a lot of things, but the shorter the matter and the longer the short, I don't give a damn what his sign is. That's kind of the energy he will initiate. He will be like that, driven type of an individual. But this is a relationship, so you're about to be locked down in a relationship with someone who's not here to play any games with you, Cancer ladies. He's not playing around now. All right, it starts off from the beginning. It starts off real. So this is how you know who I'm talking about. Talking to them, just it all feels real. It all feels right. The way he communicates, he sounds like he's being honest and truthful. He's backing it up with his actions. He's taking you out. He's buying you little things. His intentions, you could tell. It's like long term how he's communicating with you, even if you're not so ready for it. That's how he's coming, guns blazing and ready to take you off the market. Okay, damn, you're the only woman that got that. Every other woman is like, no. And I see like making plans, like going on a trip with you, making plans in life. Like life plans is what's going on here. You may feel like this is going so fast. Oh my God. And he could definitely tell you a lot of stories about, how he's been hurt and disappointments in life, that sort of thing. He's an extremely hardworking person, and money used to be funny, but he now has gotten better with money management and his intentions in life, and he's living more purposeful. This is a good one, Cancer. You have a good one, ladies. Cancer ladies, you have a good one coming your way. But I've been telling you this since 2022, that you guys are going to have someone very solid and stable and serious about your ass, and is going to level you out. So hopefully the rest of you are ready. Somebody's coming if they're not already in your life, and they're not here to play any games. Okay, you may want to run away at times, kind of like play around. If you're ready, let's not play no games. Okay, because he's not playing. Cancer single men in love. How you showing up? You're showing up as someone who needs to be handled with care. People can't talk to you crazy. They need to watch how they handle you, how they communicate with you, because you're actually vetting. You're vetting for a long time love. You are ready to settle down. You're tired of kind of like just dating. Like, no, you want to lock it down. Some of you are still thinking about some harsh words that was shared with you by another. Someone that was harsh. It could have been more nasty, but to you it was still nasty. Yeah. And some of you are still stuck on that. Stuck on the way someone loved you, cared for you, what you used to be together. You could be stuck on that. How does an ex feel about you? They're healing. They're mourning you. They still miss you. This is the person where there could have been more than just the two of you. Somebody else got in the way. Or one of you only really wanted more friends with benefits than something real, and they wanted something real, or vice versa. Regardless of what it is, they miss you and they're healing from this. You have, this could be a literal Sagittarius or Sagittarius, Aries, or Gemini coming your way, but you do have an opportunity to kind of see where things go with someone. And it kind of works really nice. Like one of you could have a lot of people that you're dating or getting to know, and then someone comes into the other person's life and it's like, get out of here. I got him. It's mine. Sex could come rather quickly, or advances to see each other, spend time. It kind of picks up really quickly, and the connection comes in really strong, or it really like it takes off, and it's like, what are we going to do now? Because and one of you, it may be a decision that has to be made because there's another person here. It's not going any damn where. Why? Because some of you men are not open. Like, you don't want to rush into love. You have to feel it. It has to just make all the sense in the world. And I feel once there's any little inkling of a problem, if there's anything where you feel slighted or any triggers come, you're going to cut someone off. So whoever this person is, it's like you don't trust them. You don't trust people at this time. So you're going to kind of cut it off. Wanting this fire sign. I guess, well, fire sign women must be all the rage right now. Some of you may want a fire sign woman. Okay. Oh, okay. And you feel like either a fire sign woman got in between the two of you, or you felt like the two of you were meant to be. You were meant to be. Some of you may have chose one over the other, and now you regret it. Like, damn it, I should have chose her. Now I can't have her. Or we were supposed to be. And what happened? And some of you, if that's the case, men, Cancer single men, it's going to be hard for you to get out of this place and just say, okay, that was then, this is now. So I don't know, man. It's just going to be a process for you to get over someone. And you have two people to choose from. I'm just curious. Ooh. You know, the other person that you think about, it's like you really wanted something real. Some of you are like, in time, it was going to go slow, but I wanted it. You know, it came in quick. And it was an opportunity for us to really make this work. And I do feel like deep down inside you wanted it to, but maybe, you know, it was just going on for too long. And then you decided to be with this person, this other person. Cancer single man, or you was considering being with this other woman. But then listen to me. Some of you Cancer single men can't get this fire sign woman out of your system. You may, and it may not have been three people. It could have just been the one. And the two of you were falling in love with each other, but hurt, pains, and past relationships and distrust got in the way. Or someone coming across like they really wasn't in it. And that became problematic. And the problem is that you kind of want to settle down. And you may feel like, yeah, I have a lot of options, but you kind of still want her. Or does she want you? You wanted her, but you're not so sure. And some of you kind of still want her and contemplating, do I go back? But then you think about a lot of things of like, that type of thing. But there's a woman that you really still miss and you really do kind of still want. Not so sure if you're going to be able to get her, is what I'm saying for Cancer single men. That took too long. I never stay that long on a damn cancer reading. So I don't know, guys. I have no problems with you guys. No problems with Cancer. I don't mean it that way, but that took a long time. Okay, so let's get into couples. Couples, somebody's falling in love with you. Okay, they're falling in love with you. Mutual energy. A lot of communication. This is picking up. It's going really fast. And I feel like whatever next stage that comes after wherever the two of you are, that's happening kind of fast. Even though neither one of you may be showing your hand, if that makes sense. It's a feeling, if that makes sense. You know, it's a feeling. Even though you guys can be talking and texting and all the time and everything, it's just like, no, we're settled. Whatever this is, we're settled. We're starting to settle into each other more and more and more, if that makes sense. Okay. The biggest challenge here is the biggest challenge I feel is really making this work. Really making it work and really feeling connected with each other, even though I just said that. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so you want to give more. You want to give more to this. I feel like some of you have changed where you may have felt like this wasn't going to work, and now you're giving more of an energy and effort to it. They just think everything of you, Cancer. Damn, they think very highly of you. If this is very new, they secret. Here he comes again. Oh my goodness, these fire signs. If they think they could quietly be wanting to marry you, go into on another higher level. This person does intend to marry you. If you're already committed, they want to marry you, live with you, be with you, reconnect with you, recommit to you. There's a lot of if you're already been together for a long time, and if it's really new and budding, you don't understand, Cancers, that this person wants to marry you, or they want you to propose and pose to them because they still want to marry you. This person is serious about you is what I see. You know, this could be a time of being... Why? 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 What the... What the hell is going on here? Why is it constantly these fire signs? That's all I keep saying for Cancers. It's fire sign, fire sign, fire sign. So, you know, this could speak to one of you kind of being antsy, and kind of wanting to break from whatever this is. Not from each other, I feel. Maybe wanting to break out and do something with your career or as an individual. But then how does that look as we are couples? That type of thing. The two of you may not be seeing eye to eye in whatever. And that may make it a little bit different because you both kind of are seeing things differently. Whatever this is, you and your person may not be seeing eye to eye. Is what it looks like to me, but it does get better. One of you are going to cave in. I already knew that was going to happen. Somebody's going to cave in and concede and say, okay, yeah. And for some of you're making a decision to have a baby. You're making a decision to move forward with a baby. You're making a decision to buy a home, build a home. It's like a major decision that takes the two of you to the next level, or whatever this decision is, you can't get out of it once you get in it. Not so easy. And so it's a major decision, but it seems like you're going to go through with it, whatever the hell that means. Now let's get into Leo. Leos. Well, Leo singles, for those of you who are single, if you are doing any business deals, it's going to go right. So business has great potential for you guys, kind of stepping out on faith or on risk, because you know you guys will risk some shit. It's actually going to go your way is what it looks like to me. Excuse me. Leo single ladies in love, what's coming up for you guys? Well, some of you guys aren't going to follow the rules of dating. You're going to step outside and kind of carve a niche all to yourself. You may be someone who doesn't like to hear the word no. And if you hear no, that's going to make you even more competitive. So whoever you want and you have your eye on, ladies, seems like you're not going to play around until you get it. And there may be someone, when you put yourself out there, just want to have a good time, and it's like, damn, I can't even date people. He's like trying to, somebody's gonna be very possessive, and they're going to already act as though they're with you, you belong to them, and no one else can have you. Be careful with that. You do know Pluto is in your opposite sign, right? You do know Pluto is in your 7th house, right? You better go look that up. Go look up Pluto in the 7th house, Leos, because it's there for years and it's going to hit every single one of you. This is not no general. Go look up Pluto in Aquarius and what is coming up for you, because you're going to have a whole lot of this energy, whether it be your ass going crazy, get on this move, or somebody doing that to you. Okay, so but that's how you're coming across, not having it. Putting your foot down, and you're very closed off. You don't want to give a lot to people. You're not ready for change, but girl, change is coming. Shit you can do about it. Go look at Pluto in Aquarius. Go look it up. Okay. How does the ex feel about you, ladies? I do feel like they focus on you. They think about you even when they're at work. They think about you quite a bit, and they would love to try it again and get to a place of peace, and hopefully the two of you can work things out. That's what they kind of want. But I don't see them making a move that's just kind of like in their head type of thing. Now you have someone here who, where's this going to go? It has great potential. The problem is that one, if not both of you, could be still attached to the past. One of you, if not both of you, could still have other people that you're engaging with, and that could make it very difficult. Excuse me, guys. That could make it very difficult to get to where you want to be in this relationship. When I tell you it has nothing but potential, this has amazing potential. It could be rather toxic. The sex could be amazing. And that's what, again, can make it a bit difficult. So someone either needs to get rid of a third party, other people. Some of you could be meeting someone in a different country, different culture, different language, that type of thing. Just a lot of differences with this person. But it has great potential, ladies. That's all I can say. And this could be something that's coming in anywhere from now to possibly May. I feel like it's happening now. But if you're putting yourself out there, either by putting yourself out there, ladies, you start to realize how much you still love your ex and you love your past person, and realize that they definitely still love you. And although there could be a couple of people during this realization that you're getting to know that has potential, there's something about you and your ex that is just like you can't ignore. The problem is that there's been a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, and it can be difficult trying to remove and excuse all of that, all in the name of love. So that's what I see for you, ladies. Other than that, if this is a new person coming in, great potential. As I said, the two of you really need to work on letting the past go, because the past is going to really create a lot of problems for what looks like a beautiful future together. It's like real love. You both really love each other, or will really love each other and have a lot of love to give. But Leo women, you may attract a man that needs to be re-inspired in love again, and needs to still kind of learn how to re-trust. Need a lot of re, if that makes sense. Re. anyway, it's a sidebar. Anyway, I'm being silly. Leo single men, how are you showing up in love? Oh, kind of like a player, kind of like someone who knows how to get what you want and dash before anyone is none the wiser. Type of thing. Some of you could very much be reminiscing about old people and that sort of thing. Just be careful when you're on dates and stuff, not to be bringing up an ex. Like, that is so disrespectful and rude, but people do it. So be careful with that energy. And you have people who would want you, who sees you as the prize man. How does the ex feel about you? Again, this could be, to me, it could be that they still claim you. Like, they still feel like you belong to them because you still feed into it. So the two of you could be friends. You could be cut buddies. It could be any kind of thing going on where you still feed them. You feed their ego. You feed their desires. You still give to it. And so they still very much feel territorial over you men. Leo single men, was coming up for you in love. I see great success. I see kind of understanding where you are in life and your abilities, right? You may be trying to kind of breathe new breath or reestablish a relationship here with someone who could be cutting you off, or who's putting their foot down and putting a lot of rules and regulations on you. And you could say, okay, fine. Like, you'll go with the flow. You'll go with the flow, and you'll kind of probably make her believe. I'm not even going to say anything. Make her believe whatever the hell she's saying that she wants from you. And then you could cut out and go cold on her. Some of you may even want someone who now has put you in a competition. Be careful, Leo men. You need to look up that Pluto and Aquarius, because women are going to be a lot to deal with. And I feel like there could be a woman that may pin you against another man. Like, you may have competition, and it's all by design. She did this purposely to see how important she is to you. So be careful with that. Let's look at couples. Leos. Couples. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. I want to shuffle the deck just a bit. You have a very faithful person, Leo couples. Someone who's very faithful, who is just still enamored with you. They still are very attracted to you. And they miss you. I don't know if you've been gone or whatever, but they do miss you. Mutual energy between you and your person. Yeah, you guys are at a distance from each other. See, look at me being a whole psychic. Anyway, so there's messages and talking at a distance between you and your person. Okay, and especially one of you may be able to see come, or there's maybe a delay to seeing each other and coming to each other, that sort of thing. The biggest challenge in this relationship is probably coming together and making plans for a longer future together, getting on the same page, staying on the same page, and really making this happen. You're trying to get to them, Leo. They miss you like crazy. Your person could even be going through something. My condolences if anyone has lost someone. So you may have had to kind of get to your person, or them you. Some of you could feel like your needs are not being met because your person could come in and out, that sort of thing. Or they have to go and attend to something, right? Attend to something and be away from you. Some of you are dealing with Gemini. Gemini came straight in my head. How do you feel about you? Well, I feel like you have someone here, Leo, who's proud of you, who feels like they're proud to call you theirs, that they can trust you, that you are very accomplished, but a bit selfish is kind of how. And at times, either they may feel like they're not so sure if this is a relationship or if it's a relationship of convenience, because at times it could come across like it's all about you. Or they may appreciate the fact that you kind of support them and kind of big them up and make it all about them, and be their support system. I would love to see a Leo that does. Leos do that. They do it. But Leos definitely want that in return. So what's coming up for you guys in love as a couple? A lot of communication. I do see that. Talking about finances, making some plans. Someone is overworking. You two could be entering into like a new phase. And it could have something to do with buying property together, starting a business together, something that makes the two of you more solid together, but it's going to be a process. So even if someone says, let's move in together. Yeah, you want to? Yeah, let's do it. One of you may be thinking, well, we're going to do that now. The other person was like, thinking like 24, 25, something like that, like 2024, 25. It's a process. It's not going to all happen overnight. Even if the two of you are reestablishing a healthier bond, a healthier commitment, let's let's now agree to whatever that is. It is a process. I don't give a damn who's promising whatever. It's a process. That's what I have for Leo. Now let's look at Virgo. Well, Virgos, you guys have heartbreak that's coming to an end, and that's always a blessing. You singles, Virgo single ladies, how are you showing up in love? Secretly. Secretive. You still love someone. You're still keeping that close to your vest, even though I do feel like people that know, they know. And you're very alluring. Something about you is very alluring. This is a very powerful card to get of how you're coming across to people. And this is when someone literally cannot stop looking at you, can't stop staring at you. They're very enamored by you. And you have something that could become very sexual really quick happening out of the blue. That's what you don't see coming. Okay. But you have a knowing and an understanding that people really don't even understand either. But people will sense like you know more than you do. You're holding back more than what you say. That type of thing. Very powerful card to have. Okay. Now. How does the ex feel about you? They're stressed the hell out, because now they know. It's whatever they know, whatever they've come to understand or learn, it's stressing them out. They are stressed out ladies, okay? I want to be a little nosy. Why is that? You're trying to get in a better headspace. They may feel like you went back to an ex. They may now know whoever you're entertaining yourself with, you're really happy. And they really miss you. I just get somebody that misses you and wish it was different, that sort of thing. And they kind of don't want to believe whatever is true. They don't want to believe it, and it kind of keeps them up at night. What's coming up in your love life? Getting on the same page with somebody. I do see that. And I do see someone, ladies, coming in. Okay. Well, you had someone here who was making, or someone could come in and want to make their presence known. They will be very aggressive toward you. They will initiate a lot. They can come across very sexual, very aggressive. That's the word I want to use, aggressive. And they may change on you, Virgo. So I want to say, ladies, take a beat. This is for Virgo single ladies. Take a beat. Slow and steady, which is what I know Virgos to do. Slow and steady, because either you're going to switch up on them or they're going to switch up on you. But I'm telling you right now, okay? And this may have been just what one of you needed, because you either have overcome a heartbreak, and one of you may have moved on and tried to meet somebody and try to move on really quickly, like too damn quick, or you tried to reconcile with someone too quick, and before you know it, before you could blink, the person switched up, or you did, or someone's not over an ex. And I'm telling you right now, shit can get way out of hand, where someone could put their hands on another person. So be careful. You be careful just entering into things. Virgo single ladies, I know Virgos, and Virgos I know, they are very tactful women. They don't necessarily just talk crazy. And I don't know a lot of Virgo women, but the women I do know, they're very tactful. So I would say, ladies, you be tactful. I feel like you can't avoid this. I think that you've gotten under someone's skin, or a couple of people's skin. Even probing and asking a question may make someone go crazy. So just be careful, ladies, and try not to expose someone. You could say any little thing. You could say it as nice as possible. It's going to trigger the hell out of somebody. So be careful, ladies. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. Cards is getting real dangerous real quick. And there is you don't know. Some of you just need to kind of sit out, ladies. Honestly, that 2023, you need to really see what's going on in 2023. So this is going to help you, because by the end of this year, boy, oh boy, you're going to have a story to tell. That being said, let's look at Virgo single men in love. How are you showing up? Hey, you can't do no wrong, huh? Some of you already have your eyes on a woman. She could be an Aquarius, or just a woman where life has changed and life is now so much better for her. And that's the one that you have your eye on. How does an ex feel about you? Well, they may feel like I got away. Yay. They could be reminiscing about you too, and all the love that the two of you shared, or what they wanted to happen. They may feel like they know now, they know better now, they know now, that sort of thing. Yeah. So you have someone reminiscing about you. What's coming up for you, men in love? Single Virgo men in love is coming up with you. There may be a woman that got away. That you may look back and say, well, damn, she could have been, that type of thing. She could have been. But either you cut her out or her you. For some of you, there could be a new person on offer. I do get here, new person. But even that person, you may feel like, no, she's not the one either. Some of you, you have an ex, an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, somebody either you have a child by, or it was really solid at one point. Someone who wants to grow and develop this relationship, you're going to start switching up on them. So whoever this is, whatever history they have with you, the point of it, men, you're going to switch up on this woman. Because you're in a phase of your life right now where you don't want anything too heavy for too long. And you're unfortunately meeting women who want something real and solid. I guess you're giving off an energy initially like you're real and solid. And that's going to change. And you're going to go through a lot of stress through this change, because you're going to still be wanting to have a good time, but you're headed straight into, what is this? Commitment. Yeah. Someone where you're going to want something with, and you're going to mean it, but it's going to be hard for them to want you. So you may be headed toward like a table turning, Virgo single men, or, excuse me, you may meet someone, and you're used to this when you come in, like if you want them and they have options, well, they'll let go of their options for you. You're going to meet someone who you may try that with, and it's not going to work. It's one of the two. Either she's going to teach you a lesson. She's going to teach you a lesson either way, but it's one of those two lessons that you're getting ready to get taught. That being said, right now, you're kind of letting women down, and kind of disappointing them quietly. They may not even tell you that 100%, or you may be so unaware, like, what? You're hurt? I don't even know you for a couple of weeks, something like that. So yeah, men, do expect change coming. Couples. Well, couples, some of you are ending a friendship. I don't know what that means, but there's going to be some type of an end to a friendship. Couples, Virgo couples. Let's see. Mutual energy. It's a massive change coming with somebody's job. Oh, shoot. Okay, Virgo couples, y'all better do it. Some of you are entering into something new in your partnership that has even more long-term potential and money to boot. This could be a grandbaby, a baby coming in. This is just solidifying the relationship even more. Something where family now becomes a part of the connection. The two of you could even start a family business together. This is entering into something that makes it more solidified, and the two of you will produce income out of it. Okay. Or it's generations. So either children come out of it, money, legacy, something like that. You like where you are in your relationship, Virgo. Some of you are ready. Meaning you can see it now. You can see going to the next level with this person, Virgo, whatever that next level is. Now, if it is business, you may need make sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. The I's are dotted. But you're on course with them. They are as well. Your person may be coming around now. They're coming back around. For some of you, this person could have let go of the past or a past situation, and now they're all on board with you. For some of you, this person could be putting on a best face, and kind of they're dealing with some personal stuff personally, but they're kind of showing their best face with you. And you may notice the next 6 weeks to 6 months where everything is really falling into place and it feels very balanced. Because there's a change that has happened. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? Ugh. Well, hold on. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, okay. Well, this relationship has really taken a turn. It could have taken a break. The two of you could have taken a break, or a massive change came about where it stopped all the drama, all the outside people. Like, you guys made big changes. Like, we're going to stop doing this. We're going to stop doing that. Or we're taking a break and now coming back together again after someone has realized that they damn near lost it all. They almost lost their person. And some of you may have found yourself going to court, mediation, that sort of thing. Even if you do go through with a divorce or a separation, it's going to be amicable and you'll be better co-parents or exes than you are lovers, if that makes sense. But some of you actually came together and trying to work on the relationship, and as a result, you're going to come back strong and realizing that you really do miss each other and getting back on the same page. I don't know about it necessarily working long term. For some of you, you're headed for an end to your relationship. You are. Some of you are headed to the end of the relationship. Others of you, you're making it, you're giving it another go, because there's a lot of love still here, and children can be involved. The business, it's like more than just superficial stuff to think about and contemplate. And there may be wanting to get over the problems, and you could be coming to an understanding and both agreeing to it. But one of you are saying, I don't want this. I don't want this. And either it's going to happen now or by September of this year, this is going to be over. Not all of you, of course. I feel for some of you, the ones I'm picking up on, shit is coming to an end. But you're going to be better parents or better exes than what you are here. And Saturn is heading to your 7th house. So when Saturn is there, a lot of times people break up or they get more committed in their relationship. Now, for some of you, it's going to be a process. And I'm telling everyone this. People may just think, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, right. But the reality to get to where you really want to be, it's going to take time, because you have to go through karmic cycles to prove that there's been changes and that we're now resetting course, right? And so for some of you, through time, there's a realization of like, oh, all we have is love. All we have is emotion. All we have is the kids. All we have is, that type of thing. And somebody's going to want more than what all you have to offer each other is what it looks like to me. That's what I have for Virgos. Now let's go to Libra. Libras, singles. It's saying to get in the gym now. Excuse me. So some of you will do well by going to the gym or working out in some kind of way. Is what it's saying for you to do. Now, Libra single ladies in love, how are you showing up? Like a situation is over. You're putting something to rest. For some of you, my condolences, you literally had to put someone to rest. Like bury someone and they were at a distance, like they live in your home country or they live away from where you are, like far away, and it's like you have to deal with that. And you may have had to contribute like financially, something like that. So excuse me, guys. So there's a sense of putting something to rest, putting something to bed that you may have still been kind of holding on to for the past 2 months up to 2 years. Okay, ladies. How does the ex feel about you? Still cares about you, but they may have stopped stalking you and trying to reach out to you and talk to you. It's that, or they've gone to an unreasonable levels of stalking you. Because when it's reversed, it could just be like, this is unreasonable. This is ridiculous. But it also can mean that it's stopped. They still love you. They still love you, have love for you. But they may have stopped communicating, trying to reach out, that sort of thing. What's coming up for you in love? Kind of getting over a person that does still love you and you still love them. You are changing quite a bit and moving forward. This is moving forward after realizing that there's an end to a situation. Again, someone could have poured their heart out to you. I'm realizing during this Valentine's Day holiday, whatever you want to call it, during Pisces season, put it that way, which is coming up because we're approaching February 1st. So it's coming up in the next few weeks. You may have someone that pours their heart out to you. And I feel you both love each other. That's for sure. But it's no longer. And it may be the talk, the conversation that you need to really kind of have your closure, your ladies, and move on. And I do see you doing that. I do see you kind of moving on. And it's not with whoever this person you love now, whoever he is. It's like either you're reconciling that for yourself or he kind of circles back around. Sorry for the shaking. And it is all in an effort to kind of get closure and move on without any bad blood. And that's usually the best thing that you could do because it kind of wipes the slate clean and you're not bringing any karmic baggage with you. And I see you kind of picking your ball up and going and starting anew. So you ladies will be some of the more healthier single ladies out there because you're starting new and fresh. You've learned a lot, but you're not dragging it with you, and you're not going to hold anyone accountable for your past pains. And so you guys are going to be in a very healthy state. You will lick your wounds. I'm telling everyone it's a process and you're no different. It's a process. And I do feel during the process, you're not necessarily seeing anyone that's worth your time. Ladies, that does change. You will get yourself out there and have a good time. You may start to befriend a male who could introduce you to some new things. And Libras are open to new things. So, at least the Libras I know. They open to some stuff. They be with it. Oh, ladies. Maybe some time to have a good time. Just having some good, clean fun. Libra single men. Libra single men. Okay, let's see. How are you coming up? How are you showing up in love? Oh, like a good family. You may come across like you're already taken and off the market. Someone could tell you you're single. How are you single? That type of thing. But they don't know what lurks behind the curtain. They do not know what lurks behind the curtain. And as they get to know you more and more, they may realize, oh, that's why you're single, whatever that means. The ex feels like you didn't love them, and that's why they had to cut you off. And it was all about, they had to tiptoe around you and be careful, and you were so delicate and so fragile. And maybe this woman didn't have time for that. She may not be the type of woman that's built to tiptoe around you and be so careful with your emotions and your feelings. And let's not forget, you were very vulnerable and chafed at that time. Whoever this woman is, she could be a contributing factor, or she may have come along and chafed it just a little bit and made you even a little bit more vulnerable. And you may have shared quite a bit with her. So she may have looked at you like, you're a little too delicate. I'm going to hurt you. That type of thing. You have a fire sign woman that you're chasing. And that's going to end before you could think about it. And you will think about this woman. This woman will linger for whatever reason, men. There's a fire sign woman. God damn it. These cards. Hold on, y'all. You have a fire sign woman who you will be chasing. That comes to an end real quick. Whatever. And, she can linger in your energy for upwards of 3. Hopefully, you're not thinking about this woman for 3 whole years off and on. But you can. You can think about a woman for 3 years. At the very least 3 months. Off and on. And you may find yourself a little bit jaded because of that. But whatever this is, you kind of let all of that go and you become the Rock of Gibraltar, and you will start to show up to women as a very great catch, not the easiest man, but someone that would make a great husband, father, great model and figure. So whatever you're going through, Libra, men, just know that it works in your favor in the end. And you're going to be better for it. But you do miss a fire sign woman. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. She doesn't have to be those signs. Definitely has that spirit, that fiery energy about her. And she could have come across as someone that kind of didn't care. Fire signs can't come across that way. It's like, it's all about me, that type of thing. Okay, so couples. Well, take time for yourself, couples. One of you needs to kind of make sure that you're balancing you and not just giving too much to this relationship. Mutual energy between the two of you. Loving it. Yeah, at peace. Now, someone could be causing all kind of hell elsewhere, but the home life could be peaceful. And some of you could have had drama in the home, but now it becomes very peaceful between the two of you. Challenging your relationship. 1, somebody is not being honest about third parties and shit like that. That's number 1. Challenge could also be getting on the same page, communicating. Again, third party. Somebody's ex isn't going away so easily. Someone that one of you may have children with or something like that may be a bit of a nuisance. And for some of you, it's just about, making the necessary changes so that this relationship feels more real. That also could be a bit of a challenge. Some of you may just have a phone to rely on and you can't see them. That's becoming a problem. Distance is becoming a problem too, because one of you are starting to track people. So competition is coming in, and that absence isn't going to make the heart grow fonder. That absence is going to make more competition and make it difficult for there to be two of you. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Libras, I'm telling you now. Okay. I'm telling you now, if there's anything about some damn distance, and it could just be somebody becomes distant, they take a job somewhere, some shit. I just get this third party, fourth parties, other parties and getting ready to get involved in this. I could feel it. All the cards that just came out. Yeah. It's going to be a challenge. Okay. Even that person was coming up for you guys. Coming at me. Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Some of you, there's somebody in here that could be quite crafty. Okay. They could be quite crafty. But I feel like, someone's family doesn't play. So it could be, or someone has people with eyes everywhere. Especially, so many people are into social media and stuff. So one of you may have people that watches the other person's social media, like they keep tabs. So they'll let you know what the hell is going on, that type of thing. There could be some investigative work needing to go on to make sure you're not dealing with that person. You're not out there. It's that type of thing. So there's tabs being kept. Someone's watching the other person, and they don't know. Like you can have an air tag on your car, your phone, however they do those type of things. I just get one of you are doing some serious detective work to get down to the bottom of some stuff. I'm telling you that right now. Okay. Oh, great. It gets better between the two of you. So if there was any issues with others, issues and dramas, because this is drama no longer. This is drama no longer. So this is coming to a place of peace, no more drama, not allowing outside people to be involved. Some of you, this will call for you to get away from the kids, get away from, and just come back to each other. And as a result, I see a lot of love. If this is distance, there's a coming back together and going on a trip together. One of you going to see the other person, bridging the gap. So this is just time being spent away from everyone, all the noise, all the bullshit, and just enjoying your person. That's all I see, pretty much. That's it. But one of you may be suspecting the other person is up to no good, or if that has happened in the past, the trust is not there, and someone is keeping tabs on the other person. That's very obvious. What I have for Libra. Now let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio singles. Well, something comes out, a secret comes out that you're going to be very happy about. This could be like a secret lover, someone revealing their feelings to you. Sorry, guys. This could be a secret lover, someone's revealing their love for you. It could be anything. Whatever the secret is, it's coming out and you're going to be really happy about it. Scorpio single ladies in love, how are you showing up? Like a prize. Like somebody better come over here and get one of these. You know where I've been, right? Anyway, you're coming across as a prize. As the ultimate healer. Ideal. Something about you just has a glow. I don't care what your hue is. You're very glowing. You're very... You're like just what the doctor ordered for anyone that comes across you ladies out there. 100%. But you also, people may not understand that you're very selfish with your time. Like you come across one way, but then when they start pulling back the layers, it's like, damn, I thought you were just going to go with the flow. No. No, you're not going with no damn flow. They better get with their program. Because I think if somebody think they're just coming into your life and la 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 and oh wow and I'm just here to have a good time. No, they're going to be in a rude awakening. How does an ex feel about you? They feel like they got over on you, Scorpio. Single ladies. He feels like he's gotten over on you. And he's going to realize, because this is a card that you have regrets down the line, but in the moment you can't see that you done went too damn far, or none of this is necessary, or you're wrong and now you're trying to be right. It's that type of thing. So down the line they will have regrets, but at least right now they feel like they've won and they don't feel like they could trust you. And they may feel like, well, I'm glad I let that go. I feel like deep down inside, they're going to be trying to crawl back to you, ladies. It's coming up in your love life. Okay. This is, wow. It's funny how things change so quickly. Well, it looks like some of you are just trying to move on past what used to be. There could be someone that you've been getting to know, either whether it's a past or a new person, and they may be thinking that they need to like hide from you. You're like, you don't got to do all that. I don't give a damn. You don't have to do all that. I don't give a damn. Some of you're begrudgingly leaving, ladies. You're leaving the person behind who just cut the hell out. And some of you are still looking like, what the hell happened? Well, okay, that type of thing. Don't worry. Love is coming in. Someone that's very mutual. Now, this could be new budding love. Like you just meet somebody out of the blue and it's like, oh, I like them. I like them. And then it's like, you want to go here? You want to go there? Can I see you? You know, physically making actions and plans toward you. And it can feel like it's kind of getting hot and heavy quickly. This could be even a person that you've been going back and forth with. This person that just cut out and left. They could come back around again, circle the block. And you guys are back on track, or at least it appears that way, right? There's a lot of emotions and sexual connection here. I don't see anything practical, but a lot of physical and emotional feelings here. Yeah, so this is something where this is like either giving a new person a chance or letting somebody else come back around. That I do see a date, going on dates or having a good time and buying you a little something. But long term could be a challenge where it doesn't necessarily kind of stick long term. Or there may be a lot of stops and then starts again, or being apart and then coming back together again is what it looks like to me. Single Scorpio ladies, single Scorpio men in love, how are you guys showing up? Like you still are working on you, right? Whether it be you're still working on this place where you're single, independent, and you're not still harboring on a past person or a past experience. You're still working on that. People are noticing that about you. Where it's like, oh, you still stuck on your ex, or you're still getting your finances together, or you're still trying to get back to where you believe in love again and you're giving love a real shot and you're not looking at it in a pessimistic sort of way. How does the ex feel about you? They may be happy. They may feel like 1 minute, I feel like this person has bipolar when it comes to you. 1 minute it's like, yeah, they're glad. Next minute it's like they're not so happy about it. I get a warped person out there, Scorpio men, that is happy to see you in pain, and they may be happy to see you struggling. They may be happy that you're going through some of the things that they feel like you've put them through. That's like a sidebar for a very small percentage of you. But others of you, this person is watching you. They know what's going on with you. It's not that nothing is a secret, but I do feel like they, especially if you have kids with them, they know what's going on with you. Put it that way. They're well aware of you, whether it is you're still struggling to move on from them, you are struggling, or life is a process, or you just have a lot going on, or like he's not going to change. He's still messing with her and her. Something like that. It's coming up for you in love. I like it, man. Putting your foot down, because men should be doing that too. Oh, I like. Well, I mean, okay. You keep pulling, something is bound to come out. You know, this is an opportunity, you men, for you to make things right, not just with someone coming into your life, but also with family, people you deem friends, ex-person that, you know, there was bad blood. Great opportunity to repair and rekindle relationships, breathe new breath in them, say goodbye to what didn't work, or past pains and hurt. Put those aside. Some of you can forgive and forget. Some of you may go through a cycle of that with someone that you're getting to know, men, where it's like you're starting to get to know someone. Things go really quickly and you start to really feel those feelings. And before you know it, it's like it comes to an end. And you may just go back out there and start looking again and meet someone again. Or you may pick back up with that person. Because I do see like a starting, it kind of hits you real hard. And then it's like, well, this isn't going to work. Well, it actually can work. Like the person may come back around here. There's issues with trust. And you may be wanting to give up on love because you miss a past person, or you're thinking, you know, why can't I have love? That type of thing. But we won't stay there. I feel like some of you getting your men. Ooh, child, what the hell is going on here, Scorpio men? I'm gonna stop, because you get in your head. So if there's somebody either in your past that you're trying to rekindle and it don't go anywhere, or you meet someone new and it's like another bus, like that didn't go anywhere. try not to be in your head, because this shit can like spiral out of control, where you now can't get over all the things and everything starts to become a memory. And then it's like no love to be had, and almost kind of falling into a mental, I don't want to say the D word, but just kind of getting, think your thoughts can run wild. So be careful with that, man. Be careful with that. Things don't always work out with people, and it just happens like that. They're not meant to be with you. Couples. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio couples. It's saying to work out, be productive, spend some time independent, not just with your partner, but it's saying to work out, maybe even work out together, have some projects together, do some things together as a couple. Mutual energy between you two. What the hell is going on? Okay. Well, looks like the two of you may be feeling like you're more separate than you are together in a union, and someone could be up to no good. The challenge in this relationship. Someone may have bad behavior. Someone could just now be finding out things like what, that type of stuff. And it could be difficult to get through to your partner or you. Someone is having a hard time getting through to their person. And that person may look at them and say, you just don't know what to ask. You just don't know what to say. You're asking me questions that doesn't even make any sense. That type of thing. But the point of the matter is that someone needs to be reassured about this relationship. And they're not getting that. They're not getting that. I feel like I'm not even talking properly. Like, what the hell? Scorpio. Well, you're enamored. You're enamored. And they're enamored with you. For some of you, this could be like there's a difference in race, culture, demographic, economic status. Like there's a difference between the two of you, but you're gone. Some of you are gone for your person. You may feel like this relationship is very toxic. It's not healthy at all. You just may be doing your Scorpio thing and hella obsessed, hella enamored. The sex is off the sex is amazing. The two of you may indulge quite a bit. That's type of thing. Okay. Yeah. You're gone. You're gone. And they're very attracted to you, Scorpio. Hold on, let me see. This person, I'm kind of getting with this person, Scorpio. This is someone that likes to have a good time, likes to go out here, but also this is someone who likes their own space. And if you're getting to know, like you guys have just gotten in a relationship with this person, but it's still new, it's still fresh, y'all ain't been through nothing, to see the different sides of this person, you're going to see some different sides within 9 months staying with this person. You're going to realize this is someone who likes what they want. They want what they want when they want it. And at times they want to be alone. They want to be single. They don't want you asking them any questions. You may feel alone at times, and they may suffer from depression at times. They may have to go off and do other things that you really don't know much about. It's just a lot of little layers about this person that you won't see until you're really far gone. Now, it looks like you guys are already far gone, but you'll see it's more to this person than meets the eye. And even if you've been with them for quite some time, they're going to start switching up on you. Yeah. I see a gift coming, plans, like romantic plans, some romantic plans here. One of you are feeling like you're not so sure about this. I'm telling you, this is something. Somebody is like, I can't put my finger on it, or I'm just waiting. Something like that. Or it's like, it's something somebody is hiding. They're not telling, and they're not trying to reveal, but it's going to come out. It's coming out. I'm telling you right now. Something's going to come out. I see you guys either going on a date, making a trip or travel, wherever there has been issues, you guys will move past it, try to put it behind you. Okay. But whatever this is, for some of you, it's like, yeah, I can't come back from this. Whatever this is, something you might learn, discover, something you can just come up. And it's like, what? And it's like hard for you to come back from it. Okay. But you come back from it. What the fuck? Because you are. Okay. Then it gets better. So you're dealing with a Leo and it gets better. Well, I'll say this. For some of you, it's going to get better. Even though something you're going to find out is going to put a bad taste in your mouth, they may show a side of themselves that you may feel is a huge warning and a huge red flag. But because of the love and the connection that's there, you'll be willing to work it out, even though something is telling you, either something is telling them or something is telling you, something is telling someone, be careful. I'm talking to you. If you're sitting here, looking side to side, like, yeah, you. If you're having any of those feelings, like, yeah, something is just something, yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying the person is doing something. I'm just saying, don't ignore your feelings and that GPS that you was given, because it's trying to tell you something, Scorpio. Okay, someone may not be up to any good. Some of you may not give a damn, and you may feel like, I don't care. Okay, and that's just going to be for you. If that makes sense. Okay. They're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. For some of you, if everything is great now, it can turn into, on again, off again down the line. Some of you, this could be you and you're not giving up and you just keep coming in and out of somebody's life. It's kind of like can be set up like that. And this is not for every couple. If you're in a very healthy relationship, there's no way you're watching tarot. You don't think about tarot if you're in a very healthy relationship. You may watch it for money and business if that may be an issue, but nobody's watching tarot who's in a good place in their life. You don't even think about tarot. That's just the truth. So let's go on to Sagittarius. Listen to me, Sagittarius. This is peeking out of nowhere. Layoffs are coming. So I don't know if I told you guys to get yourself ready and start looking for something else. I don't know if I said that to you or Scorpio. I think I said it to one of you. But pay attention to your job or where you're working, because I get almost like 2 months time. Some shit could be changing up in there. All right. All right. That's a sidebar. So let's get back to love. Yeah. So do keep that in mind. Single Sagittarius ladies, you have someone that's missing you. I don't know if I just said that, but you have someone who's missing you too. And this is the person that you're missing. So whoever you're missing, they're missing you too. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look into him. I know you're like, Jess, what's going on with him? Okay, well, for some of you, this person could definitely reach out, just to kind of see, to get, child, my words. Is Mercury still retrograde? To get the temperature of where you stand. He feels like there's still a connection between the two of you, and he's wanted to reach out. This is a card of watching you, so he could have been watching you, looking, spying on you, thinking about asking people about you if he knows anyone about you. Also may feel like he has to gear up for battle with you. So one phone call, who knows what it'll turn into, that type of thing. One reach out, who knows what that'll turn into. But he may want to, but he also will kind of draw a line in the sand. So it's like he misses you and wants to communicate with you, but also may feel like he has to remain in control, or he can't let things get out of hand, or something like that. He has to keep control over you, something like that. Okay, that's what I get from that person who misses you. You're getting together with him. The person that you miss and that misses you, that the person that you miss that misses you too, you guys will get together and spend some time together. Okay. I wouldn't be sitting here thinking that it's going to turn into a relationship because I got the Nine of Pentacles after it. But it'll be a good time to kind of get some things off your chest if you need to, and kind of get clarity and closure. Yeah, they're going to feel like they've kind of let it go. But I feel like whoever this person is, Sagittarius single ladies, he will think of you for a full year. And it's like kind of like you come in and out of his mind. I get a fire sign man, but it could be any sign. I get fire and earth pretty heavily, but he be any sign. Let's get into the reading. How are you showing up in love, ladies? Ooh, like a lover. Like you're here to change somebody's life. You know, you could come across as someone who somebody might think that there's competition. You're already with someone, so you can kind of show up like you're not even on the market. That you would make a great partner, 100%. Some people, men could look at you ladies and think, oh, well, I have, that type of thing. Some of you may be an like, what am I going to get here? Well, she's a lot. And something about you can come across like once you come this way, there's no going back. Something about you, though, I'm telling you now, ladies, whether it'll happen when you meet someone or it's happening now if you're getting to know somebody, you have somebody in your life who's not going to let you go, who will be competition. Okay. Yeah. I get two men trying to vie for your attention, trying to vie for your heart, wanting you. I'm pulling again. You have someone here. For some of you, you may have someone who feels like they've gotten what they wanted out of you, like a past person. Like, I've gotten what I want out of them. I don't need this anymore. They do reminisce about you, though. They do think about all the good things. Like, they're not thinking about any of the bad times. They only think about the good times with you and where things could have gone. There's somebody thinking about that. What's coming up for you ladies, single ladies in love? Okay, well, there's someone here who, again, could be coming in to see you, spend some time with you. You may already have feelings for another person, so you may not want them. For some of you, this is the person that you truly want. They can't be trusted. You'll see almost immediately that this person cannot be trusted. They're not going to tell you. Someone could come into your life. Be careful, whether it be new, familiar, sorry guys, that isn't telling you that they are engaged. They already have something going on elsewhere. And they have someone else thinking something different. They're not completely single. I don't give a damn if you've known them or they're brand new. Just be careful, because someone is up to no good. Some of you could be pregnant. I'm getting that. This person, I would say be careful. Yeah, I just get be careful. New or familiar. This is someone who, it's like I was telling Scorpio. This is someone who's going to change up on you, change their stripes, and you'll look at them one day and say, I don't even know who the hell you are, but you never knew them. Honestly, you never really knew them. Ladies, this is for Sagittarius single ladies, so be careful. I don't see new love coming your way. I do see past people. Even if it's something new, it'll seem so familiar. Like, yuck, get out of here. That on again, off again person. You could be attracting that. But some of you are definitely still holding on to someone that kind of cut out and left, and you didn't hear from them again. And again, that could have just been a ruthless individual, a ruthless person that's kind of out for what they want and that type of thing, lady. So I would say be careful. with new or familiar people. They're not who they say they are. They're not telling you the truth. And they can kind of just leave you in a lurch. So be careful with that. Sagittarius single men, how you showing up in love. Like you're walking away and leaving people in the dust, basically. You may affect a person more than you know, and not even care. How does the ex feel about you? They still love you. They still like you. They still wish things could be different. A part of them, even though they may be in a better place now, they do. It's something about you that they still miss, and that they wish the two of you could have. It could have been different, put it that way. I think they're okay with where you are now together. Like if you're not speaking, they're fine with it because they've moved on. But there's a part of them that says, damn, it didn't have to be like that. That makes sense. Sagittarius single men in love is coming up for you. You're about to be in a place where you're thinking about a particular woman pretty heavily, or just thinking like, whatever happened and why did that happen and that type of thing. What happened, that type of thing with this woman that could be a fire sign, but she's cut you off and put her foot down. And although you may have waited a little while thinking she may circle back around, I feel like you guys are coming to a reality that this is over. Things have changed. And you may be at a place in your life where you may be contemplating life completely and love and possibly making changes yourself. You may want to get to know someone, woo someone, that sort of thing, but you have trust issues, men. You have trust issues. Yeah, you're too scared to fall in love because you don't want to get hurt. You may feel like when you meet a woman and she just has that special something that kind of makes you feel comfortable and makes you want to lean on her, you start to get nervous and scared and triggered. Like, I can't do that. I don't want her to get the better of me. I don't want her to use me. I don't want her to, take advantage of me. So some of you Sag men just really need to heal from the past to regain your sense of trust. Because without trust, you really have nothing. You have nothing. So you need to work on your trust issues because you have trust issues, definitely. I feel like you are in a very precarious place right now, men, because you're in a space where you could attract a lot of women, but a lot of them you don't want. And it's at a point where you can't even fake the funk. It's like, I can't even pretend I don't want you. I'm out of here. It's that type of thing. And now they're hurt. And now you're thinking back like, damn, I wish that could have been different because personality-wise or whatever they have that's good about them, you wish they could have all the other parts. But some of you are now starting to see that, no, it's more you, and you need to work on your trust, and you need to work on being superficial or feeling like you're not worthy, or you're not going to have the love. And if you open your heart, she's going to do something wrong to you. So you guys just need to work on that. Couples. Some of you have someone who's very faithful and loyal. Okay. Mutual energy here. Yeah. Feeling like you met your person and they're very secure within self. This relationship feels very secure, even though there may be some whispers of concern, or someone may feel like they need to put their foot down. Someone may also complain about one-sidedness in some kind of way. Yes, some of you could have definitely broken up, taken a break. One of you may still be mourning the loss of a past person, even though you're in this relationship. Both of you could be going through like your own pains of exes from the past, but still trying to give this a go. And it could be challenging because both of you struggle with trust. And if it's not that, then the two of you may be trying to repair this, even though there's a lot of trust issues and both of you feeling like the love is lost. Interesting. You're at a place of peace with your person. You could be focusing more on you and getting what you need to be done and not necessarily the relationship. You may kind of feel numb with your person, especially if they're kind of like an in and out type of a person. Some of you could just be going with the flow and just taking it one step at a time in this relationship. Well, no, they're enamored. Some of you may have a Scorpio. Scorpio pulled this for how they feel about their person. But they're enamored. They love the sex. They love the connection. It's just amazing. Like, it's kind of like one of those things when they try to explain it to someone. It's like, I can't even explain this shit. I can't even explain it. It's just, that type of thing. It's a lot. And it's so woven and it's so layered, that type of thing. Some of you're dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. And they are kind of, I feel like you have someone, especially if you're a Sagittarius woman, you have someone who is slowly but surely, they may have said, I didn't love them. I didn't love her right away. I grew into loving her and now I'm crazy about her. That type of thing. You may have someone who over time it's just, their love is becoming more and more and more intertwined. And they're telling you and others that. They're telling people that. Good. Yeah. Yep. This relationship requires a lot of reassuring. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's in prison, locked up, in jail, that type of thing. Why? Because, this relationship may be at a distance, or just one of you become very distant at times. One of you, if not both of you, are very psychic and can feel someone's energy. So they could feel like, you on that shit. You're up to no good. Oh, so you back to this again. That type of thing. Or you don't really know if you want this or not. This is something that is hidden, whether it be someone's up to no good or someone is not so comfortable with sharing their deep, deep, deep feelings about where they are in life or this relationship, if that makes sense. And at times this person may kind of need to take a minute, take a beat, but then they come back around and the two of you kind of reestablish the relationship and get back to a place where life is good. Time together is good. Time together is great. The two of you are fulfilling one another and everything is fine. And then there could be conversations of like, where do we stand, or probing. One of you are asking questions, want to talk and get down to the bottom of things, which the other person kind of reassures them in whatever way they're reassuring the other. And then love comes back again. So there's a sense of like, okay, something's not right, but we're having a good day today, or things started getting better. We're good. And I'm not so sure. And then someone's like, well, you don't have to worry. It's nothing to worry about. Cause we love each other and we care about each other and all the things, but I'm telling every goddamn sign. Cause I'm seeing every sign where people are feeling like, I don't know. But they're not going to rock the boat, right? You guys could come up on some you can come up on like either a breakup, a separation of some sort, which is temporary. But it would be very hard to let this go. Very hard to let this go. This isn't something that ends as quickly. It doesn't end. The separation. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to turn off. Hold on. Sorry, guys. The separation doesn't last long because the two of you cannot stay away from each other, whatever this is. Whether you indulge or the sex or something brings the two of you back together. And this is not healthy energy. It's toxic energy. The sex is really good. The moments that you spend may feel intoxicating, but you got to get healthy. This is something like, does it get healthy? Somebody is up to no good, y'all. And that's why it's a problem. Some of you are in a relationship and you're not really with this person. This person is married. They have another person. There's something else going on. So there's other things going on. So this situation is not just clean, cut, and dry. It's us, and it's no games being played. No, it's a lot of games being played. It's a lot of, unspoken stuff happening. And some of you are taking a deaf, dumb, blind, role here, or your partner is deaf, dumb, and blind to the situation because they just can't let it go. So somebody is kind of tapped in or locked in more than what they want. They want to get out of it, but they're having a really hard time getting out of this stuff, if that makes sense. And at times it feels like we're more friends than we are lovers. Even other people can get introduced to this equation. You'll be a fool. Don't you listen. If you want this person for real, don't you get yourself caught up in some, third party, fourth party, some crazy stuff. It's only going to get out of control. It's only going to get worse here. That's what I have for you guys. I'm trying to put one more card. Damn, it's a lot of manipulation. This is a lot of manipulation. I feel like some of you, be careful with smoking and drinking with someone. It puts you in this place where you're not even seeing shit straight or clear. And I do feel like this relationship is going to start to hit a lot of roadblocks, but it's by design so that one of you can kind of get a handle of yourself, because this thing may come in and derail somebody. And it's like, wait a minute, you were on this path. Now this person got your ass over here. It's something like that. And like the universe is trying to get one of you back on track, if that makes sense. And so once you start seeing all these roadblocks coming, that may be your clue, Sagittarius. Things are going to work out for you, though. Financially, you're going to be better, especially if it's a Sagittarius woman. Some of you men are going to find a woman or meet a woman, or this woman is just going to get better over time. So, Sag men, you may want to get your act together if this is, in fact, that woman. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my gosh. What the heck? Hold on. Well, no. Oh, okay. Wait, guys, there's more drama. Okay. Now, it may be you and another woman. Here we go. Maybe you and another woman. Okay. And this man could be trying to kind of keep this woman around, trying to convince her of who knows what. I'm not getting too deep into it. I'm trying to get off this reading. Okay. He may have fought to get this woman back, keep her around, something like that. Okay. And you could be aware of it, or you may become aware of something like there's still a woman around, or now there's someone around, or something like that. And you're being protected, Sagittarius, of a lot of things. Now, although you're going to be protected and you're going to be just fine, it may come as a result, you may find yourself on your own. Like you're going to have to get rid of someone. Ultimately, you may not see the blessing until well after. But you are protected in all of this, whatever the hell this is. It's like a charade, is what, if you ask me. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Let's get into Capricorn. Well, singles, you're about to meet someone special. That's what you don't see coming. You're going to meet someone very special. Some of you, your friendship is going to come to an end. A friendship with someone could come to an end. And it's just meant to be. What can you do about that? Capricorn single ladies in love, how you coming across? Aggressive, confrontational. Someone may like that, though. Some of you may have to put someone in their place. Some of you may have to confront someone. Someone may step out of line, like show up at your house unannounced, uninvited. Like, how the hell did you get my address? That type of thing. You may have to put someone in your place, ladies. You may have to. I feel like you could have men just being out of place, touching you if you're walking past. Like, this could be anything, but it is sexual in nature or it's offensive in nature. So you may have to put someone in their place, that type of thing. That's how you're coming across. How does your ex feel about you? Like they're trying their best to trick the system and get away from you. They are going to run into someone who loves them or who's very lovable. But they won't have love to offer. So unfortunately for your ex, they're about to go through a karmic lesson that proves to them that they're not over you. That's unfortunate. I never seen that one before. somebody's coming straight at you, ladies, straight at you, who may seem like a prize. It could be somebody that left and now they're coming back around again. Or someone may be thinking, yeah, I'm going to get her. I want her. I'm going to have her. And it falls flat. No, they're not going to have you. They're going to feel slighted. And I just keep getting, it's like last year when I was like, Capricorns, what's going on? Somebody is stalking you. Like, this seems like it seems dangerous. I kind of get that again, not full on as dangerous as last year, but someone who kind of almost feels like they own you. It's going to be hard to get rid of someone. And it's all over their ego. But ladies, you have a lot of people who want you. Capricorn single ladies. A lot of people that want you. And I feel like these are the many people who has had to go sit down somewhere or go somewhere because you didn't want them. They all might say, she let you go too, right? Anyway, what's coming up for you in love? Did I already do this? Single ladies in love? I think I did already. Oh boy, here we go. Picking your ball up and going. You guys are going to see a lot of success and attention coming your way just in life, right? And some of your dreams are going to be coming true. You could be getting together with like old friends and family and that sort of thing. And kind of picking your ball up and leaving. You do have the past wanting you back. I feel like you guys are really going to be settling things in life. You're not necessarily pressed on a relationship. Someone comes in, great. You will give a person a go, but they have to come correct. You got a lot of past wanting you back. And I do see a relationship coming in that could lead to something real because you're going to meet someone special. And this person is going to be more than what you bargained for. And it takes time. They don't rush, and that's a great thing. But this is something new that you're going to go with it too. You're also going to make an effort, ladies. You're not just looking at him to do everything. Like you're going to make an effort, and you're coming correct too. You're coming correct. They're going to come correct. So looks like it has good staying power or good potential. The cards are not showing me further down the line. I'd be here for too long, but it's starting off right, put it that way. Capricorn single men, how you showing up in love? Like you're about to change someone's life. You're about to go down another karmic cycle with someone. Yeah, okay. You or them about to learn that they need to open up, that they're going to lose out on blessings if they don't get their act together. Either you're going to come in and you're going to be the man that a woman or a man will look back at and say, damn, that type of thing. Or you will. Somebody's about to get a nasty karmic lesson because they still holding on to old stuff. How does the ex feel about you? Wanted a piece of you, wanted you to reach out, wanted you to come on back, circle the block. It's coming up for Capricorn single men in love. New job, new opportunity that you don't necessarily want. Still trying to put the past behind you. You can have a good time with someone, but it won't be a long time. Setting your boundaries with people and not coming off of that. Still trying to nurse a broken heart, or still trying to nurse a wounded heart, put it that way, from the past. And as a result, your actions or your behaviors could come across very cold and almost uncaring and nasty. Is because you'll go in and get out before anybody can hurt you, before you feel anything too much. Because again, your emotions still lies with the past. So men, you have some work to do, because there's an opportunity that comes your way that has a great potential, but unfortunately, like I told you, it's karmic. So if someone doesn't have their act together, unfortunately, it will be a lesson. Let's look at couples. Well, couples, you're gonna marry this person one day. That's what it's saying. You're gonna marry this person one day. Am I doing Capricorn, or did I do Capricorn? I think I did. I think I'm still doing Capricorn. You're going to marry someone, one of these people. I guess one of these people, you're going to marry this person one day. Mutual energy between these two. Making a matter. Oh, wow. So y'all already talking about long term. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know that, a lot of change is coming up. Some of you may already be planning your engagement, planning the next stage in this relationship. There's plans being made for very long term. Somebody could be announcing they're pregnant, that sort of thing. Challenge here. The challenge could be someone being ready for the next stage. Someone may need another year or so, and they need it, and they should be that should be understood, because one of you may be far younger, whether it be age or just experience, to fully understand the severity and how they need to show up. Someone still needs to grow into their maturity, if that makes sense. You feel like you're ready and you're ready to go. This person could have come into your life, Capricorn, and made you realize it's worth it. Love is worth doing it again. And coming out of the mental prison that you may have been in the past, they're worth it. This person could be separated from you, like physical distance could be between the two of you, or even if you felt like, I can't, we're taking a break. They don't intend to go away easily. They're going to come back and they're going to fight for you. And this is somebody that would do, this is somebody that may do just about any goddamn thing to try to get you back. Mm-hmm. Even if this person was like angry with you and there was a fight or a fallout, they're going to want to make it right. Now, for some of you, there's a sense of this relationship kind of still establishing blind faith. Okay. I feel like, it's lacking blind faith. And this relationship also has resentment building up, or it has built up over time. There's someone who feels like the other person is selfish and stingy, doesn't feel like they have to balance out the relationship. It's not all about them. One of you may feel like, well, I always have to make the adjustments for you. You don't have to make any adjustments for me. It's that type of thing. So this relationship has yet to see a merging where you're really leaning on one another and together you make one. That's the problem here. It's no real togetherness, no real togetherness and oneness that comes in. It's more like for one person to get attention, it's almost like, well, I have to sacrifice myself to give you. Now you have to sacrifice yourself to give me. It's never like a mutual connection that deepens and makes the two of you one. That's what it looks like to me very clearly. It looks like that. There's more conversations going to be had about this. There could be a lot of read between the lines, which I personally don't like. No read between the lines. If you got something to say it. I'm not wasting time trying to figure this out. Like, are you kidding me? So there could be a lot of reading between the lines. It could be a lot of, like, someone may have a motive here. There could be a lot of testing the other person too. Like one of you just may feel like, yeah, you're not going to use me for my money. You're not going to. So they start to test the other person to see, is this real? Would you be there if ... type of thing? This could, this relationship, like it has great potential, but I feel that the two of you just really need to work on being one with one another. I don't know if either of you are fully capable of it. Like one of you may be, the other person may not be, or the two of you just may have a lot of issues where it's hard to do it, but it needs to be done. Because otherwise this relationship is just going to feel unfulfilling to one, if not both of you, as time goes on. That's why I have a Capricorn. Now let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, you guys have new love coming. I cannot believe this is 2 hours. I just don't even understand this. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell this reading gets 2 whole hours. Like, anyway, so you guys have new love coming. Aquarius single ladies, how are you showing up in love? Unassuming. You really are unassuming. You may be someone that's more into hookups right now, ladies. Like you want to have a good time. So you may be more into online dating, hooking up apps, that type of thing. Some of you may feel like you want to do a background check and look into people and stalk them a little bit before you get to know them even more. Some of you are just all about sex and kind of your primal desires and not anything long term. How does the ex feel about you? They feel like they've walked away. They may have even been a disappointment to you, ladies. And they may have some regrets quietly because they may realize that it's not a lot out there. And they're not really pleased with what's out there, if that makes sense. What's coming up for you in love? Oh, heartbreaking pain. Some of you are getting over that. And you could be getting to know someone and having a good time with them. I do see that. Some of you have someone here who is a bit of a player, who's definitely been a player, but you may feel like you are smart and crafty enough to win this person over, especially a Leo man is what it looks like to me. You may feel like, well, I'm different. I'm not like them. And, you know, I'm going to win you over. You're going to realize, ladies, that this man could veer on the side of narcissism and it's all about them. And you're going to grow exhausted with having to constantly feed and give. And then you're going to start looking and saying, well, damn. Yeah, you're not different. You're no different than the rest of them because he's the problem. It's no woman that could swoop down and change what he intends to be. This is who he is. And unfortunately, the longer you stay with this person, the more sacrifices you're going to have to make. You're going to have to. And before you know it, if you stay for too long, you'll look at yourself and be like, who the hell have I become? Yeah, you've sacrificed yourself to a point of no return and no real understanding of who now you've become. Pluto, right? Pluto is in your sign. But it does bring in all kind of hell. So be careful, Aquarius single ladies, because I get that, you know, he will love and he will leave them. Love and leave them. Love and leave them. But right now, it may feel, or it will feel really quickly like you got a handle on it, and he will validate that for a bit. And then you'll start noticing, this is taking a lot out of me. Aquarius single men in love, how are you showing up? Like you are willing to give to no end, very generous, very open, balanced, successful, just giving. You even, like, your name precedes you, so a lot of people have great things to say about you. How does the ex feel about you? May not trust you all that much, may feel like they don't know why they're still here. They still have these feelings, but they do. I get that it's hard to let you go. You have someone here who still longs and lingers and thinks about you and still in love with you, man. I get getting back together with someone, Aquarius. I do see that. I see you working real hard. Some of you men are working some of you are working really hard to get an ex back, get a past person back. It's something about this past person. Like, that's where the home is. That's where the heart is. That's where, you know, you want to rekindle. And trying to make something work out there, you may feel like, no, I don't want them. That type of thing. They're nothing to play with, this ex person or this past person. They're nothing to play with. I don't know if they want, they may feel like, yeah, it would be great, you know, to come back together, but they may feel like that was then. We are not the same people anymore. We wouldn't be good for each other, that type of thing. Or we're not good when we get together, something like that. So I feel like you have someone who has gone through a lot of karmic cycles themselves, and this woman has gone through a lot of karmic shit herself. She's better for it now, and she's not wanting to go back. She doesn't want to go back. She may not feel like this has staying power, or it only will lead to disappointment and hurt for both of you, is what it looks like to me. Because I think one of you will be hurt and the other person is hurt that the other person's hurt. It's that type of thing. So I don't know. Couples. You know, it's saying that whatever this is, couples, is going to work out better than what you think. And some of you could even get married, you know. Mutual energy between you and your person, Aquarius. Oh, shit. That's changing. If anybody was feeling more like, oh, I'm, yeah, we're together, but I'm my own person, but that's getting ready to change. That's getting ready to change. Okay, challenge in this relationship. A lot of discord has come out of all of this. Someone holding back, someone not opening themselves up, someone making a lot of excuses and gaslighting. I do see kind of, that's, yeah. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? Some of you see them as great potential, but there's potential. They could be 80 and still have potential. Something about, oh yeah, they could be great, but they just have potential. In and out, this type of person. For some of you, you may feel like you're just there to have a good time. I'm telling you, you may think that, and you're going to get surprised. You're going to get surprised. How do they feel about you? They're very attracted and enamored, and they feel like you feel the same. If you're an Aquarius woman, this man, can't get away from this Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. You got a strong fire sign energy who brings out the fire in you. And ladies, you may be more aggressive toward that man. He may be like, I can't keep her hands off of me. She's all over me. Like, I can't get this woman. That type of thing. Yeah. Or they're just very attracted to you. They kind of want to move this forward. Yeah. What's coming up together in this relationship? You got strong Leo energy. I don't know who this Leo is, but it's strong energy. It all gets better. Okay. You know, if the two of you... Okay. Well, this is a type of situation that starts where you have someone that is really sound and stable and has a lot of strength behind it, and you just feel one together. And it was a process to get to this place of peace together, is what it looks like to me. And then, you guys kind of live in this place of happy for a little bit and feeling very connected and very loving. It's a lot of love and a lot of passion in this relationship. There may be opportunity where one of you kind of really wants the more practical side in this. I'm telling you, the other person doesn't. It's going to take a while for the other person to come around to this whole practical thing. I feel like one of you may want a minute to just be single, but you don't necessarily want to give up the relationship. But you would like an opportunity to kind of live life on your own terms. There could even be, if there's distance between the two of you, one of you want it that way. You prefer to just you stay over there and I'm stay here, that type of thing. I could still kind of do my own thing. And I don't feel like it's necessarily because someone wants to kind of see other people. It's more of like someone just likes to have that separateness of their own identity and their own life, and not necessarily have to be so traditional and so what society say is a norm, is what it looks like to me. So this situation definitely can turn into what was like, oh, we're always around each other and we're always too, like, we don't see each other as much, and it starts to change. This relationship is going to change and ebb and flow, and it's going to be a lot of changes coming up in this relationship. And whoever's the woman here, she's going to hold on to the idea of what it could be, even though the change will already be here, and she's not realizing that this shit has changed on us. Yeah, he's going to be realizing it because he's going to be kind of ushering in this change. She's not necessarily going to see it because she's going to be holding on to whatever agreement and discussion we had about let's make it better, let's move together, I'll move closer to you, yeah, let's be together, whatever that is, she's going to be holding on to that. And then she's going to eventually have to come to the understanding that it's a lot of gaslighting. I don't listen. Will it happen? Will it happen? A lot of gaslighting is going to be happening. A lot of gaslighting, guys. It's going to be a lot of gaslighting. Whoever this woman is, it's going to be a lot of gaslighting. If she's not careful, I just said this to some sign. I don't remember who it is. I don't know if I said it's Aquarius single ladies, but it's showing up in the female reading with the couples too. If this woman is not careful, she is going to lose herself, and it's karmically designed that way. So whoever you are, woman out there, Aquarius woman, or the woman in the lives of an Aquarius man, some of y'all are really dealing with a fire sign, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. Damn, you're gonna lose your. I don't want to just say it. There could be a losing of oneself. Some of you guys can get pregnant. You may find out about other people. Yeah, be careful out there, ladies. Be careful, okay? So all I can say is be careful. I see it plain as day. I don't know who the hell this woman is, but she is going to lose herself. And she's going to look back and she's going to say, wow, the signs were there, but she literally couldn't see it while she was in it. And it may just be, it may be karma for her that she has to go through this. But a woman is getting ready to go through some karma that she's not seeing right now. And it's going to change who she is by the time it's all said and done. It is. That's what I have for Aquarius. Now let's look at Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, yay, you're the last sign. You have some money coming in, guys. Pisces singles, you have money coming in. Money gains is coming to you, and that's always good. Money over love, right? You can say that when you don't have love problems, but anyway, let's get into your reading. Pisces single ladies in love. How are you showing up? You're like, I don't know who else I said this to, but the difference with you is that you're doing this to protect your peace. You're protecting your peace at all costs. You're not having it. You can come across as someone who's not here to play any games, but little do they know you are a blessing in disguise. And as a blessing, you are you're kind of you're showing this harsh edge about you, and I feel it is like being put on you. If that makes sense. I'm getting a little too deep, so let me get off of it. But just know this energy, albeit crass, it's for your protection. It's for your protection. How does the past person feel about you? Pisces say they're reminiscing about you. They are thinking about you. If you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. They do miss you. They may have regrets of how they cut out and just left. This is the person that you miss. This is the person that you may think about at times. They may, think about you quite a bit at this time. What's coming up for you ladies in love? I just want it to come around. So some of you may be coming out of a bad period in love because it kind of wanted to turn around and I was forcing it back up. So you're coming out and it's like out of the blue, the past, you're done with the past. Whatever trials and tribulations you've gone through with the past, like it's over now. It just kind of happens almost like you wake up one day and it's like, I don't even care about that person at all. I'm like completely indifferent when it comes to that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, guys. Wow. Wow. Well, I'll say this. I just can't stop. Okay, I'm done. So, you have somebody, even if you have new love coming, lady, there's a man who... He's like, you have to get through me to get to her. It's that type of thing. And I've seen it twice. So there is a man who already has claimed you and put dibs on you. I don't think you want him, but he don't give a damn. He feels like he owns you, and it's going to be hard. He feels there's somebody cock blocking you. Somebody's cock blocking, and they don't want you to get out there and be with anyone. They want you for them. I don't feel like you want them. I feel like you're trying to move on to something new. But if you're entertaining anybody, just gonna be like, no, we're friends, and this person is crazy about you. Anybody that you don't want, Pisces ladies, single ladies, they're crazy about you. They will go to bat for your ass. Like somebody's just not wanting to let you go. Here, I do feel like a love can come in. It could be with a Gemini. And if it is with a Gemini, that's good. It can kind of go nice and slow. Because Geminis are good with following your lead. Like they'll follow your lead until the other Gemini come in, and then all hell is breaking loose. But I get this person will follow your lead. I feel like this is something that can go really nice because you may be in a process of transition. This person could be in a process of transition, so they'll allow it. They'll work with you. You'll work with them. Neither one of you will kind of cramp each other's style because this is more of like we need to stabilize, and it's a process. So even getting to this place together, where's the finger? Either get to the place together of like even getting to the place together with the commitment is a process, but it's good because when you do get out of that place of process, you both, if not one of you, if it's only one of you, will have put it up behind it. It's like, okay, I'm not dragging this and I'm not dragging this with me. I'm done. And now there's a new beginning that could be had. Pisces, this could, the single ladies, hell yeah. This is how this has turned into 2 hours. You can get pregnant by this person. You could really see a long-term growth. An opportunity being with this person is what it looks like to me. Yeah, but ladies, I'm telling you, look. Somebody is still lurking in my... Oh my goodness. Who the hell is this past person who's not letting your ass go? He's going to be struggling. This is not funny. Child, I tend to laugh at inappropriate situations. This is not funny. This person is going to struggle for at least up to a year. Damn near 4 years. It's going to be at least 2 years. At least, yeah. Yeah, 3 months, 4 months. 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year, a couple of years. Like, they're going to struggle. And if they could fight for your ass, they will. Pisces, I don't know. You get ready to cause all kind of ruckus. Ladies, Pisces single ladies, you can cause all kind of ruckus with someone, bringing in a new person, because they're going to be really smitten, and you're going to really like the way it's going. It's going to go really nice. But then the old person is going to be like, who's that? Somebody's trying to get in on. Yes. Pisces single men in love. How you showing up? That's funny. Putting the past behind you. 2023 is going to be a very, very interesting year for Pisces single men. You may want to check out that yearly. Yeah, you're trying to put the past behind you, and you may also be, it may be hard for you to close the door to the past too. How does your ex feel about you? Like, they've overcome. They wish you the best, and they feel a whole lot better. It's two ways. Either they wish you the best, and they're in a far better place now, and they know that you're not. Or they may look at you and think, oh, well, he is fine, and I'm not. It's that type of thing. It's definitely one of the two. It's coming up, Pisces single men in love. Still stalking or watching somebody that you're not with anymore. You're doing that. I'm not surprised. All these cards, I'm not surprised at all. Hold on, man. Okay. Having no chance with someone that you want. Someone that, okay. Hold on, guys. Well, men, you're going through the motions. Put it that way. You're going through the motions, still trying to overcome a past situation that ended. But I feel like the woman's still connected to you. There could be a woman that has her eyes on you. And some of you men may even give a person a go. She's very attracted, and it's like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. And you may feel like, yeah, I like her. She likes you too. But then that should, before you could blink, it's over. Because you try as you might, men. You're not ready for any new thing. You're not. And for some of you, if this is trying to get back with the old, it will end before it could even begin, because this woman is kind of wanting something new. She wants something new, or she may be getting herself out there, something like that. So I get something is changing. Hold on, man. What? Hold on, man. I'm getting down to the bottom of this video. So now this fire sign. Uh-oh. This fire sign woman, who doesn't have to be a fire sign woman, but she's taking on that role of an authority. Like, she's taking the lead here. Put it this way. Lack of trust in this relationship. Secretly, you love this woman. You love her. Again, she doesn't have to be a fire sign, but she can kind of give you an energy like, I'm here today. Don't play with me. I'll be gone in a second. That's fire sign energy. Doesn't give you the most stability. So secretly, you do love this woman. Like, really, you're enamored with her. Little do she know. And she actually can see a future here with you. She wants love validation from you, so she wants you to speak your reality together into existence and love on her, woo on her. She wants that. She likes that. And you may feel like there's not anything else out there, or the two of you need to come to a place of peace. Now, this woman is going to tell you, I'm not playing with you. You better let go of this woman, because there's another woman that still loves you, but you can't have that other woman and keep her too. You got to let her go. It's just not going to work. She's not having it with this one. Okay. And it looks like you're going to do whatever it takes to try to convince her of it. Yes, I will let her go. And no, you don't have to worry about no, because you want the connection too. You do. Okay. It's a lot of effort. You're going to be trying to make an effort. Then it's going to be like, ah, shit, it's too much effort. But then you're not going to be able to let her go. Then you're going to come back together. I'm done. I'm off of this. And honestly, this could be something where it's like, for some of you, this is child support. Others of you, this is just like, you're going to be taking care of this new woman, or whoever this fire sign woman I was talking about. Like, one of them is like, you're going to do right by her and the other person. So you're going to have two people that you're going to have to do right by and split your time, because somebody is fucking pregnant. Child, I'm getting off of this. It's some drama. It's a lot going on, Pisces. So you're going to have your hands full. You're going to have your hands full with still dealing with the past of a woman that you truly did love, but just no longer. And then meeting someone now, that situation getting sticky, because she's going to come with a lot of rules and regulations that you're going to try to meet and match. And it includes a woman that you really did love, or that you still have in your life, that is really sweet and loving, and you don't want to let her go, but you're going to have to. Oh my God. Somebody's getting pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. It's all kind of shit going on, Pisces. But if you saw your 2023, then you would know. All hell's breaking loose. Okay, couples. Some of you are going to pass the test, so congratulations. If you're being tested in any kind of way, you're going to pass. Mutual energy for Pisces couples, very loving, love. And this wasn't just like happenstance. It took work, conversations, concessions, agreements to come to this place of love. And you're still at a place of having to make an agreement and decide where do you go from here. And this still is going to require more talks. The challenge in this relationship, is working and being able to build it up without having to put too much effort in. It just kind of works. That's the challenge here. How do you feel about your person, Pisces? Like, it's a lot of work, and you're thinking like, I'm probably better off singles. It's bullshit. Some of you may have let this person go already. How do they feel about you? I know Pisces, like, now she wants to start speeding up and hurry up with our reading. I'm not. I'm not taking my time, just get some flows, and that's it. How do you feel about you? I'm talking about two people who may be going their separate ways and not communicating at this time, not talking. Like, what happened? Where's the love? Could it have been a third party? Could it be that the two of you are not seeing things the same way because the two of you may not be as lovey-dovey? You may have to come together and decide, do we make this work? Do we come back together? Are we done for good? That type of thing. What's coming up in this relationship? What's going to? One of you are going to need a minute. One of you are going to need a minute. Well, you know what? I do see a coming back together, working this out, and kind of seeing where it's going to go, right? But then one of you are going to need a beat, going to need a minute, or through separation and time apart, someone is thinking. They're thinking. And the thinking may be like, yeah, this isn't going to work. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's going to work. Here she comes again. She's back up here again. But then there may be a new understanding that the two of you reach. It may be worth someone's while to hear the other person out to try to work this out. You know what I mean? Because there's definitely a new beginning and coming together, and I love you and forgive me and all things. And because one of you is really trying, trying to finesse the other person and make them understand that there's nothing for them to worry about. Hell, somebody might be trying to get the other person out of jail. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. But definitely trying to get someone in a better headspace over this situation. No, it's not what you think. No, you didn't see that. No, it's not true. Whatever. That type of thing. And I do see peace being restored in this connection. And get better. And it does get better. A lot of indulging, having a good time, a lot of sex. And then it just starts to pick up a whole lot more. If there's distance, I'm telling you, they're going to get in their car. They're going to book that trip. They're going to do whatever it takes. And this is something, it's one of those things where it's like we have a lot of distance. I keep getting distance. And so the distance kind of keeps it in this space of having to kind of continue to reestablish. It's always this reestablishing, and it never feels like, okay, we're just here and we're building. I don't know why that is. For all of you, it has nothing to do with, for some of you, it has nothing to do with distance. It has everything to do with just on again, off again, or someone's not being 100% honest about some other situation or some other things going on. And that's why there's a lot of this not feeling like the two of you are solidified, and now you can take it to the next level, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you guys. It's been really long, and I'm so glad it's over. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.